there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Motion man right is Rice. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. Here's Pacheco once again. Powers through. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Chiefs at 11-3 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes to throw once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yellow.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Yellow.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. 2nd and 9. Here's Daniels. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Daniels. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
43! 43!
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Now here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow. Hey, 57, 57 color, 57 color. Hey, 57, 57.
Now Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Motion man right is Rice. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. To throw is Daniels. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 17.
Daniels looking to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Throwing now is Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
50, yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, 43. 15. Yellow. Right side.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going to look deep here for Pacheco. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down the left sideline. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Cowboy 80. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Nico Collins from 21 yards away. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Throw left side, completion to Rice. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Martin will return. And the Commanders force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
10, yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Big strides, look at him go. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And that one results in 35 yards. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Butker's kick here is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Flush to his right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. That is taken down, and Chiefs send. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 43. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 65-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Here we go. 19.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Dragon 60. Check smash. 19 tight. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math, they did it well, and it works for them.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing after the interception. Daniels. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Oh, wide open, complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Mahomes going to throw. That one caught by Rice. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's got it to about the 40. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 yards to pick up there.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Yellow.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hero 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Mahomes going to change things up. A give right side for Pacheco. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Rice. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 57, 57.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Hey, rip left. Hey, 43.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 54 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8.
Hot 70, hot 70. Ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Riggs, cut 19, 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Daniels. This one left side caught by Collins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Check. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. Go.
Now Daniels. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10.
Eagles. Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down.
Drop 60. Go quick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Here's Pacheco headed right. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now Mahomes. A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, 38 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Butker on for the PAT. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flushed out right. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They go play action. Daniels. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Daniels looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. And McPherson on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Commanders 35, Chiefs 28.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, Ripley. Where's that?
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
Man open left side is Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Where's that?
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Yellow. Where's that?
A 7-yard pickup.
Throw left side, completion to Rice.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field?
Yellow. Where's that?
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Yellow, yellow. Where's that?
Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now 1st and goal. Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
2nd and goal from the 1. Mahomes now on the sneak. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Pacheco.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here it is, 4th and goal.
Fight on these two.
They throw it out right complete.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Mahomes will throw.
And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt.
And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
So a victory here for the Commanders.
And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Washington,
it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall now to 11-4. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.